Welcome to part 2 of RTD's Route 10, and we are starting in Cheesman Park, which is just a little bit south of Colfax and just east of the downtown. It's one of the most popular and nicer parks of Denver City, and we are going to continue east from here out towards Aurora. So we are going to kind of wind through the park here, and yes, this road we're following right now is the actual bus route. There's the proof. An actual 10 bus stop. Alright, now we're going to leave the green oasis of Cheesman Park behind. We're going to rejoin 12th Avenue here. Straight ahead, you can see the 10 going the other way towards downtown. And he is definitely going to Union Station. It's a very hot 4th of July here in the city of Denver, but by the time you're probably watching this, it's probably cold and somewhere probably about Thanksgiving to Christmas. Past Zorbo's, it's one of the better Greek restaurants in Denver, of which we have a number of Greek restaurants. Can't think of a bad one off the top of my head. Definitely some good eating in Denver. Now turning right and south onto Colorado Boulevard. Now turning left onto 9th Avenue and east. This is all new. Within the last 5 years, this has all been redevelopment of a old, I believe, an old nursing school. And now it's become a trendy place to eat and shop. At least there's like 4 or 5 restaurants that I'm seeing right now. We're now passing Rose Medical Center on our left here. And this is where one of the cut route terminal stops for the 10. In other words, the buses come out of downtown and then they turn around here, but the rest of them continue onwards. And so will we. Now we go right and south on Holly. And then an immediate left and east onto 9th. now we're north on Jersey and the Jersey Street Shopping Center. And our left ahead is Mayfair Park, but we are turning right onto 10th Avenue and east again. This is Monaco. And they stuck the bus stop right in the middle. From here, we are turning left and north for just half a moment here. Back east now on to 11th Avenue. Squats go back. Stapleton area of Denver, what used to be a Air Force base. Just crossed a huge water retention basin, which is normally empty. Crossing Yosemite and into Aurora. This is Lowry. Formerly Lowry Air Force Base. And there's still quite a few of the old buildings left from the base. It was decommissioned about 15 years ago and has been since redeveloped. I believe there was at one point an airport runway here. Back in the 50s and extending all the way back to World War II, at least. That's the 105 bus you just saw pass by on Havana. Small historical fact for me, somewhere right in here is where I actually bought this Subaru. It's right in this neighborhood from a private owner. And thank you. If you ever watch this video, I greatly appreciate you selling this vehicle to us, Danusa and Evelyn. have now reached Peoria, where we're going to head south. Watch the 6th video, you will have seen us coming the other way. We're now at DelMar Plaza and DelMar Circle, and this is another cut route terminal for the 10. And this is actually where a lot of them turn around. However, we're going to continue on to the outer terminal for the Route 10. Now we are turning east onto 6th Avenue. This will be our main road for the rest of the route. Crossing under Interstate 225, and then the light rail R line. was Chambers we just crossed. Now this is Centretech to my right, and if you're, this is where the 10 makes a circle for its terminal, and when it's coming from its fixed terminal, it comes east down to Centretech and then turns left here at this light, going the other way onto 6th Avenue. Historically, the terminal for the 10 has been Buckley Air Force Base. However, because of security, and even nowadays, you cannot enter the base without being military personnel. So even if the route did go there, we cannot, because I'm not military or ever have been. So we will follow it to its current terminal, which is almost all the way to Buckley Air Force Base. Here we go, turning right onto Airport and south. When I first started living here, there was absolutely no service out here except for the 10, and that was only Monday through Friday. Now there's like 3 bus routes in this area. Quite an improvement. Buckley Air Force Base is just to my left here. Now we're turning west into Centretech, the other end of it. There's one station stop here, but I'm familiar with this route, so I know exactly where the terminal is. That'd be this one right here. All right, I'm going to pull in and I'll show you what's here. All right, so I'm not so sure if you can see this. So this is where we started, on the western edge of the downtown of Denver. And then we basically went all the way due east to the very eastern edge of Aurora and the end of the urban area here. All right, let me show you what's here. Right there. is the bus stop and terminal stand for the TED. It doesn't say it, but it is. Pretty nice, as you can see. Just kind of office and government here, and industrial offices. There's a park down there too. We're kind of just off the Highland Canal, the extreme eastern end of that as well. Through that does go on for quite a number of miles still to the east and north of here. Very quiet, as I could say. It's the 4th of July holiday here. And it's, I have to admit, once you get out of the car, it's pretty darn nice. I know it's like 90 degrees, but with this, there's a breeze and lots of shade out here. So let me go through the questions here. This pretty much is the only line that ends here. There is one or two others that kind of pass through the area. And currently this RTD is still under, as of 2022, is still not restored all of the service from the previous lockdowns of the last several years, partly because of staffing issues. Anyways, so let's get to the question so I can wrap this thing up. Is there a bus shelter here? No. Is there a bench? No. Is there a black bus terminal sign here? No, and there really should be. Are there any other bus and train routes? Well, I kind of already covered that. There's like 3 other routes here. The 168, I think the 146, and I think there might be one other. No bike rack. There's no place within easy walking distance to get food. The closest place would be up on 6th Avenue, and that would be a convenience store at a gas station. Same thing with the public bathrooms. There might be one down in that park, but I wouldn't count on it. Is there anybody waiting for a bus or train here? Absolutely not. Well, like I said, 4th of July weekend here. And usually, like I said, this is the extreme edge of the city, so there's usually not too many people out here anyways. Anything unique or interesting inside of this bus stop? No, this one is just plain out ordinary. Well, that does the questions, so that also ends this video. Part 2 of the Route 10. This is Danusa. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and honestly, if you enjoy this sort of stuff, subscribe and comment and tell me about it. Thank you, everybody. And we're going to go take a break here for a little bit. And for the rest of the afternoon, we're going to start filming the 11. And you will see this on the channel about maybe 2 or 3 weeks after you view this one. Happy 4th of July! And maybe we'll see some fireworks and drink some beer later.